Long Island has seen devastation, Long Island has seen suffering, and Long Island has seen its effects from major storms. And 1,500 miles away from this very spot, there is a place that is looking for help and looking for relief from its friends in Puerto Rico. A lot of people remember not too long ago, 2 years ago, they suffered from a massive storm, which dwindled power supplies, communication, water, and America in general opened up and reached out and helped. Well, in the last week, Puerto Rico has seen devastation all over again, and they have still not recovered. Well, here in the town of Hempstead, we're saying we're here to help. We are joining together as a unified town board, and we are starting the ability now for people to bring supplies that are going to be transported down to Puerto Rico for those in need. You are going to be able to drop off goods, water, food, clothing, diapers, hand wipe, gloves, whatever it is you have, we're asking you to bring here to this building right here at Town Hall, to our other locations at 200 North Franklin, to Levitt Town Hall, to Echo Park, and help us help our friends.
I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy that all of us are working together to make sure that we do the best we can for the people who live in Puerto Rico. It is very devastating. I know yesterday they had another portion of an earthquake, and it's wonderful to be able to work together to get something for them so that they can have food. Remember, they don't have electricity, so if you have anything, canned goods that they can eat, that they can just open, that would be great as well.
It's our job, not just as elected officials, but really as Americans, as humans, to step up and do what's right, and to open up our offices, to open up our resources, to make sure that we can provide help to those who really need it. And like the supervisor mentioned, this isn't about financial support or the things that we think of right off the top of our heads, like water. Things like cleaning supplies. I remember in the aftermath of all of our flooding, cleaning supplies was one of the most important things that we could collect, because we needed to make sure that our homes were safe and we were removing mold so people weren't getting sick.
So I went over to BJ's in Levittown. I spoke to the store manager, Amanda Sullivan, and she said, I gave out all my donations earlier in the month. We have nothing left to give out. And I told us for Puerto Rico, they need water and food. And they need it now. Like we needed it right away, they need it now. She goes, you know what? I'm going to give you 4 pallets of water. I said, how many cases of water on a pallet? 50. She gave us 200 cases of water right there and then. And fortunately for me, I saw somebody from the town of Hempstead that was shopping. I said, get a truck over here and pick it up before they change their mind. So we got the water right there. You're looking at it.
Right now, they're suffering when it comes to earthquakes and when it comes to the hurricane that hit them. It's time for us to embrace our fellow Americans and to make this happen.
The town of Hempstead and its residents have a great tradition of stepping up when we have difficulties for our own neighbors. We consider Puerto Rico and its residents our distant neighbors, but neighbors nonetheless. So I want to thank all of the residents, everybody who will be stepping up, going forward and donating. It'll go to a great cause, and it'll help our friends in Puerto Rico. Thank you.
As a former first responder, my colleague will attest to this. It's not even just the residents that need supplies. First responders all over the world and the country will be responding to help out down there. Basic supplies such as clean water is very scarce in a situation like this. So I do urge everybody out there, please help donate. I want to thank Don for reaching out to us this weekend. Great leadership on his part. We're all coming together, and we need the community to come together. As I said, past natural disasters, people have helped us in the New York region. It's time to help out our neighbors down in Puerto Rico.
This is a critical situation, a lot of people in need. Our office does have a steady flow of residents every day, and I'm willing to come in on Saturday and Sunday and open the door if people cannot drop donations off. However, if you're coming in to pay your taxes, it's always a good time. You can drop a case of water. We have plenty of room for storage, and all you have to do is either reach out to the Town of Hempstead office or you can call us directly.
There's strength in numbers. And we are unified here in the town of Hempstead. We are unified with our friends in Puerto Rico, our relatives, and it's time for us to do the right thing and give back. When people are in need, it's the best in the community that step up, and we've done it in the past, and I'm asking the town of Hempstead residents to do exactly what we all do best. We have big hearts, we give, and we want to help. And I'll leave it that, please, you can drop it here at Town Hall. You can drop it at 200 North Franklin, the tax office, Echo Pool, Levitt Town Hall. Listen, folks, I don't care where you want to drop it. If you want to drop it in your local park, I'll personally drive down there and go bring it back here if that's what it's going to take. Because, like I said, we need to get people help, and they need it as soon as possible.